My top 10 favorite um, dinosaurs. In my list, I am not going to use multiple species. I am only using family groups like Kylosaurids or whatever or Stegosaurids or Tyrannosaurids or Dromiosaurids or etc. um, because I just want to make things complicated because I can't really decide really my favorite top 10 favorite lists are obviously Tyrannosaurus Rex is my favorite out of all of them, um but what do you expect? But anyways, I'll just hit in just list my videos. Number 1 is Tyrannosaurids. Of course, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Albertosaurus, Gorgosaurus, Daspletosaurus, etc. Because they're the last of the giant killers. They survived the gauntlet of death of Carnosaurs, even though that there weren't Tyrannosaurids, though, but you get the point. Or I guess Tyrannosauroids, but anyways, Tyrannosaurus, as soon as Carnosaurs died out, Tyrannosaurids took over North America and Asia. And they became smarter theropods than Carnosaurs and etc. Not the smartest out of all of them, but they were the smartest out of the large theropods. And it makes them unique. Number 2 are Carnosaurs. Basically, Allosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Acrocanth, you get the point. Because they were one of the first killers of the Cretaceous, of the Jurassic, all the way to the mid-Cretaceous period. They have, like most theropods, they have 3-finger digits. They are very massive, like Tyrannosaurids. Some of them, they hunted sauropods. They were just, some of them were just a force to be reckoned with. Number 3 are sauropods. Doesn't matter which ones, Titanosaurids, Brachiosaurids, Diplodocids, they're all equal. Sauropods are just massive herbivores, and I really like large herbivores in general because they don't have a lot of predators. I mean, of course, that old individual sauropods, yes, and even young ones were sick, but usually predators don't want to risk attacking large animals like that because they're freaking big. Sauropods are the largest land animals ever to walk the earth. Animals like Dreadnoughtus that weighed 65 tons. That's like the size of a herd of elephants. That's the size of what, like 5 T-Rexes or whatever Lacavera said. It was an amazing animal. Or sauropods in general are amazing. Number 4 are Chasmosaurians. Chasmosaurian ceratopsians like Triceratops, Chasmosaurus itself, and Torosaurus. You get the point. Because everybody should love Chasmosaurians, especially Triceratops. Like, it's like a rhino on steroids, but it's not a rhino, it's that's the size of an elephant, but heavier than a rhino and an elephant. Some of them, not just Triceratops, but some of them. But they're just still pretty big animals as well. And then Ankylosaurids, 5 Ankylosaurids, because they're armored like Eupocephalus and Kylosaurus itself. Antarctica, etc., because they were completely armored. And the club tails and etc. Stegosaurids were the first of the armored herbivores because they were armored plated. They had armored plates, spiked tails, brains the size of golf balls. Well, most of the herbivores are in general, but Stegosaurus was the size of a golf ball, I believe. And yeah, Stegosaurids are just really forced to be reckoned with as well, because they had a lot of spiked tails and shit, and yeah. And then a Bellosaurids. Bellosaurids are pretty awesome theropods, like Carnotaurus, Urugobs, and Majungasaurus, because Majungasaurus, not because Bellosaurids are basically like bulldogs of the Cretaceous period. Like Tyrannosaurids, they were one of the last of the theropods, only existing in Africa, South America, Africa, I think I already just said it, and Europe, I believe. They were really a force to be reckoned with, as well. It's like you put a bulldog, and then you make it to have two legs, make it puny, super puny, and then you get scoots a little bit, and yeah, Bellosaurids are really a force to be reckoned with. And then Dromiosaurids, like Velociraptor, Dakotaraptor, Utahraptor, and etc. Because they're bird-like. They're the bird dinosaurs and stuff. They were one of the smartest theropods of all time. Yeah. And then Troodontids, because they were the smartest, like Troodon itself, were authorities, I think, and yeah. And then Iguanodons, the only ornithopods that have thumb spikes, and I really love Iguanodons because they're the only ornithopods that would obviously fight back. Yes, I'm downplaying on hadrosaurs a little bit, but I don't even give a shit. Anyways, yeah, they have freaking thumb spikes that could, rip a predator if they need to. And then the last one are Chasmosaurians, like Pachyrhinosaurus, Centrosaurus. That's my own 10 favorite lists. So we got Tyrannosaurids, Sauropods. Tyrannosaurids, Carnosaurs, Sauropods. I'm sorry. And Kylosaurids, Stegosaurids, Bellosaurids, Dromiosaurids, Troodontids, Iguanodons, and then Centrosaurids. That's my list. I would like to know what is your favorite dinosaur family tree on your lists.